Hey guys, welcome back to wait, what? Hey guys, welcome to the stream. I was talking to you like it was a video. That's awkward. Welcome to the stream. Got a text from my mum. Today we're playing more Kentucky Route Zero. Hopefully it behaves. I think my computer crashed earlier while I was just idling, so. But I'm not sure because, like, I came back to the computer and the. Yep. What? So, usually what happens is it crashes and then it restarts and then my login screen comes up and I have to log in. But I went to the couch and then I came back and, like, all the programs are closed, but, like, it was still, like, within my account. So I don't know what happened, but it's a little creepy. So it's a fun time. I didn't even notice, which is weird, because I had the monitor there and I was, like, looking at it, like, the whole time. I didn't. What is happening? Anyway, going to the stream, Inkalink, and Ordinary Star. Hopefully, Windows updates. Maybe. What was I gonna say? Oh, yes. So I am a little sleep deprived. I mean, I had a full 8 hours, which was good, and I had, like, a good breakfast, which is good, but, yeah. But still, I have a big sleep debt, so. It's great, you know? It's great. Anyway. We are in a church, actually. Not even lying. Did you watch the other part? Did you? Yes, so in the last episode, we went to some mines. And that's about all I remember. We came here. And and we found our way to the Zero. And now we're in this office building / church place. And we found what's her face, the artist lady, who's like some admin person now in what I presume is the afterlife, but I don't know if it is. Don't mess with me. If you wish. Unless Inkalink wants to watch the first episode. But yep. Actually, I will quickly catch you up because otherwise you might accidentally spoil things that I haven't interpreted yet. So, it all started on a nighttime highway garage place. We were there, and it was a guy sitting on a couch, and he told us to go turn the lights on, so we had to go to the basement. There were these people playing a game, but they couldn't hear me. And then I went to go get their glowy dice, and it was but then when I came back, they disappeared. So my interpretation is that we're dead. Yeah. Because the Zero doesn't, I mean, like, it exists, but you can't find it. I mean, you can, but you can't. And then there was, like, this crash thing. The game hasn't said we were in it, but it seems very suspicious. So I think we were, like, in a crash, and then we died, and now we're wandering the earth as an afterlife person, but we don't know yet. Yeah, that's what I think. I don't know. Then we went to a place, and we found a person who was also kind of there but not there, and then her sister, I think, or friend or something, and we, like, went along this highway, and we went all over the map and explored things, and then she was there, and then we went to a mine and learnt about the mine stuff, and now we're here. I think. Right? Is that what happened? I can't remember how we found our way to this place. We went through the mine, and then what happened? Or maybe it cut to us being here. We don't know how we got here. I don't remember. Oh, also we have a dog who wears a hat. But you know that already, because you were there at the beginning of that stream. On to the stream, Quintus. The main goal. The main goal is... I don't know. What is the main goal? To find Route Zero, which we have found. So, good game. Yep. Anyway, I don't remember what happened at the very end of this, so I guess we'll find out by talking to people. Is that it over there? Congregation. It's dusty in here. You work with antiques, you should be used to a little dust, right? Janitor. Oh, here for the night mass? Oh, yeah, that's right. We were trying to find dog something or other place. For reasons. What kind of mass is it? Tonight it's a homily on work and need. Huh, I haven't heard this one before. Oh, that's because he's in great pain right now. He in the mine there was like a cave-in, and he hurt his leg. That's why he will say that. Are you the preacher? Oh, I'm the janitor. I guess this must look pretty strange, a church without a congregation. When they first moved in here, man, this place was packed. They had a mass every night, 2 on Sunday. But it got a bit awkward to fit everyone in, and the numbers quickly dwindled. Oh, yeah, I'm like a delivery guy for an antique store or something. But Inklink was here for the beginning of that stream, so... Once folks started to see it as a thing that was falling apart, they lost their center of gravity and just started wobbling. Wait, what? When they first moved in here, they had a mass every night, 2 on Sunday. It got a bit awkward to fit everyone in, the numbers quickly dwindled. Once folks started to see it as a thing that was falling apart, they lost their center of gravity and just started, like, physically wobbling? Then the preacher started coming too. Stopped coming too, and he left his old tapes. Same with the organist. And I found some old acetates in the bureau archives, photos of people in churches. So I keep it running. I need to look up what acetates mean. And if I'm saying it right. Dictionary. Oh. Something's burning. Apparently not. Okay. So fat, so good. Oh, good. Good. That's good. Ugh. Okay. Acetate. Yeah, that's exactly what I said. My summary, I mean. Wait, how do you spell this? A-C-E. Too many words that begin with A. Acetate. Oh, here we go. I did say it right. Acetate. Any salt or ester of acetic acid. Or an audio disc with an acetate lacquer coating used for demonstration purposes. Oh, that doesn't really explain anything. Whatever. Sure. Okay. You do what you have to, right? I was kind of thinking maybe it was like the tape you find in a VCR, but I guess not. Phonograph. Gramophone. Oh, so it's kind of like a record. I see. Ah. Well, now we know more. Although, it's interesting because he says old acetates and then he says photos. So, that's interesting. Does that mean they don't know what an acetate is? Or maybe like acetate disc is a different thing. Acetate, or maybe the meaning has changed. Let's see. Wiktionary. So it can be a gramophone record, or it can be a transparent sheet used for overlays, according to Wiktionary. That still doesn't explain anything. Acetate. Unless it's like, maybe it's like maybe it's like, oh shit, what are those called? Is it like negatives? Maybe that's what it is. Maybe that's what it is. Wow, there are lots of dogs making sounds right now. Oh, that's not what it is. Damn it! I thought I was being clever. It's not fair. Oh, no, wait, it is! Ooh, that is what it is. Aha! Okay, well here, we just call that, like, negatives, not acetate. But okay, sure. Or at least back in the whatever, when we actually had them. Okay. Anyway. You do what you have to, right? Right now we have to find some bureau documents. Oh, you're from the bureau. I moved all those documents to Unit C315 to make room for the mass. It's down at the other end of the building, same floor. I need to get the night mass started, but you can borrow my keys. I'll go. You wait here. Rest your leg. You're looking kind of pale. Nice lady. Nice lady. Nice. What? This could be in so many different ways. He could be saying it to her, or he could be saying it to me about her. Nice lady. Well, I better get this running. Brandon presses play on an old tape machine. Conway listens to the homily and slowly loses his ability to see, apparently. There are many days on which we proclaim the value of labor and celebrate the piety of the hard-working through feast or abstinence, recognizing St. Joseph... Okay, this is too long a sentence. Recognizing St. Joseph the worker, who was foster father to our Lord Jesus and who trained him in carpentry and the merit of sweat, and this is one such day. Conway listens to the... Oh. On this day we celebrate with the feast of St. Joseph the worker, and on this day other workers are also celebrating. Workers who do not attend Mass or even one like it, even workers who do not attend to church at all, but who toil with clarity, with dedication, with perspicacity, who do as we do here in our church, inasmuch as they reflect the activity of God. Oh my God, there's a full stop. As we... Yes, it is. That's exactly who I was thinking of. As we do, they cultivate the earth, and at sundown they call the fruit of their labor very good. Beyond the church, this day is celebrated in remembrance of a violent protestant in Chicago, and to honor the four martyrs who were unjustly persecuted in its wake, having not only pursued their vocation in their daily labor, but also having pursued their avocation in the form of protest, activism, community building, radicalization, scholarship, and finally martyrdom. There, and our avocation being as it should be for us all as members of the church or otherwise to secure for our fellow workers the right to labor with dignity. This is like, they're not, oh, I need more verbs or something. So, just as there's no dignity without sacrifice, there's no vocation without... Oh wait, is this like... Am I supposed to be doing the conversation first and then listening? Oh well. So, just as there is no dignity without sacrifice. We already read this one. Okay, never mind. They all sound the same. There is no vocation without avocation. Just as the left eye perceives that which is to the left, and the right eye perceives that which is to the right, and these images are summed, differentiated, and incorporated, and we find in our mind's eye an after-image of divine light, only where love and need are one, and the workers play for mortal stakes, the duty they were really done for heaven and the future. I'm like taking in nothing. Okay, that's it. Next, there are some rituals that you and I aren't allowed to participate in, I don't think, and I don't remember them anyway. Hi, got it. I was gonna have a conversation. I mean, I was gonna do the conversation things. I thought if I did the conversation things, we'd stop listening to the thing and not be able to listen to the thing. Okay, wish it was a little more obvious about what makes it continue, but okay. We were just listening to the sermon. What? I found what we came here to get, the file and street name changes. You don't look good. Let's head back to the bureau and get this straightened out, and then maybe we should go see the doctor the clerk recommended. Oh yeah, I vaguely remember a doctor being mentioned now. Vaguely. Okay, that was unnecessary. Jesus. Are you alright? What the hell? I'm okay. I've got you. You alright? Shit, your leg is pinned. I'm gonna have to pull you out. I'm gonna pull you out. We have to get you out of here. Are we back in the mine again? Ooh. Intrigue. There you go. Okay. Are you hurt? Can you put any weight on that leg? It's fine. Just try to stand up. Careful, I'm right here. Damn! Don't worry, I've got you. That leg is in bad shape. Here, let's get you onto the tram. Is this Frambeau now? Like, what's happening? There you go. Now, let's see if this thing has power. Oh, we are back here again. Hey, old man. Look at me. Can you hear me? What happened? I don't know. He collapsed. I think he blacked out. He was mumbling about the old mine for a minute. The old mine where we met. How was my leg stuck? What was it stuck on? Ooh. Interesting. Can we listen to another one of those sermons? I'm okay. Bullshit. We're going to see that doctor. Oh, you didn't have to swear at me, but okay. She hands Brandon the doctor's card. How do we get to this address from here? I don't know. It's pretty tricky going back and forth between, you know, here and there. The bureau's the only way I know. Some of those folks do it all the time. Commuters. Just go back the way you came, find the crystal, and then turn around. Okay. We call them negatives too. It would be like calling a banana a bunch of potassiums. True. That is a nice sound. I could sleep to that sound. There's the crystal. And let me turn around. Oh, here it is. So this is the 0. This thing. I picked up a pamphlet. Bureau of Reclaimed Spaces. I thought they said species. Reclaimed species. Wait, how do I look at my journal? Lick? What kind of stream do you think this is? Oh, here we go. Oh, this one? Bureau of Secret Tourism? The Bureau of Secret Tourism, esoteric excursions for the intrepid and curious. All direction staff from the Bureau of Reclaimed Spaces. River tunnels. These tunnels are a series of arterials excavated by... Tasty stream. These tunnels are a series of arterials excavated by runoff from an underground river which long ago evaporated. Now the tangled vessel of marooned echoes. Drive clockwise until you reach the feather. Pause for a moment to consider the cave walls. The peacock on the lawn. Reverse direction and drive counterclockwise until you hit the birdhouse. Now turn around again and you're almost upon it. To return, simply find the feather again and turn around. The Dymaxion Gallery. Is this spoilers? I feel like these are spoilers. A gallery of mislaid futures abandoned on lonely highways as American industrial design. Oh, or is it like a situation where I can explore things like I could when I was on the map? Oh, okay. A gallery of mislaid futures abandoned on lonely highways as American industrial design shifted its gaze to the intangible. Drive counterclockwise toward the TV. When you reach the TV, drive counterclockwise to the antenna. Now turn around again and head just past the barn. To return to the bureau, find the TV again, and again turn around. Mineral springs. These mineral springs radiate with vigor and sweat youth. Ew. From the pores of the cave walls, its sweet dampness, evaporating and then recollecting on the ruddy faces of rejuvenated bathers. Drive clockwise to the feather, then come back to the talon. Turn again, and there you are. To return to the bureau, find the feather, and again turn around. Meditation tunnels. It is recommended as a site for meditation, an introspective labyrinth through which to walk one's concerns slowly, like a breathing exercise. Drive clockwise to the scarecrow, then turn around and head counterclockwise until you reach the pendulum. Reverse direction once more, keep driving clockwise, and you can't miss it. To return, find the scarecrow again, turn around, and before long you'll be back at the bureau. The deep valley, the site of an epic laceration to the very heart of the world, certainly left by some great power, perhaps a casualty in a battle between God and dinosaur. Drive counterclockwise to the bottle, turn around, drive clockwise to... This sounds so much like Manny when he swallowed the little book of calm. Turn around, drive clockwise to the still. Turn around, you're nearly on top of it. To return, find the bottle again, turn around, and hit back. Happy hitchhiking! Oh, that's a number. Okay, I guess I should go back then. When you rest, you are a king, surveying your estate. Exactly, look at the woodland, the peacocks on the lawn. That's why I said that. To anybody who's not watched Black Books, you should go watch Black Books. It's good. The crystal. Okay, hold on. So we're doing... Okay, so the tunnels I guess we'll do first. Drive clockwise until you reach the feather. Pause for a moment to consider the cave walls. Reverse direction and drive counterclockwise until you hit the birdhouse. And turn around again and you're almost upon it. The pipe organ. When you're driving around... Oh jeez, a wheel? Oh really? Sounds nice. The projector. Do I want to be looking at all of these things? I don't know if stopping them will affect trying to find the things. Ah, the feather. No, where'd it go? Come back. I lost it. I think I messed up. How do I go back? Okay, start again. Oh, bottle. One of these was to do with a bottle. Doing this stuff makes it feel like I'm playing Papers, Please. Drive counterclockwise to the bottle, turn around, drive clockwise to the still. I wasn't driving counterclockwise, does that matter? What's this? Whoa, what was that? What just happened? Warning! Oh, the still, I found the still. Then what do we do? And turn around, and you're nearly on top of it. Which way was I going again? Haha, the valley. Oh, right. Because the things we were going past didn't have little icons on them. What the brochure calls an epic laceration to the very heart of the world, certainly left by some great power, perhaps a casualty in a battle between God and dinosaur, is more of a rocky valley separating the road from a sheer cliff face. It's difficult to see how deep it runs as the rock slopes into shadow, but the few dozen lanterns strung across at an interval suggest its scale. Larger than a basketball court, but smaller than a financial district. I see. So now we have to somehow get back to the wait, what's this? Oh. Hey, you're looking kind of tired there, old man. Want me to take the wheel for a bit? Oh, okay. Does that matter? That was weird. The jaws. The bat wings. Oh, bat wings. The cactus. The lightning bolt again. Oh, it takes you back to the start? Does it? You almost went off the road for a second there. Can I take over? I thought you were already driving. Strange. Oh, there we go. Maybe I didn't click on yes or something. Okay. Counterclockwise to the bottle. Nope. Let's try again. Clockwise until you reach the feather. Pause for a moment to consider the cave walls. Reverse direction and drive counterclockwise until you hit the birdhouse. And then turn around. When it's like a pedal note like this, it's just like, oh, what a thing. The same thing happens when I vacuum. Because it's just like one note. The feather was here somewhere. Oh no, it was at the top. Oh, the feather, the feather, the feather. So we stop and we go, oh. Let me do this. Birdhouse. Then we turn around. Aha! The tunnels are described as a series of arterials. All directions? You should move to Japan then, because that's how you like, because they don't really have street numbers and streets and stuff. I mean, they do, but they don't. Like, they have block numbers. So in order to get somebody to come to your house, you have to actually literally explain, oh, where it is. Using landmarks and stuff. Anyway, the tunnels are described by a series of arterials excavated by runoff from an underground river which long ago evaporated, now the tangled vessel of marooned echoes. How surprisingly large, a distant scratching sound catches Conway's attention from a tunnel leading downwards, Another tunnel runs into darkness to the left. Ooh. I don't know. Left. Conway and Shannon go left. The tunnel widens a bit. The air is cooler here. A faint mewing reverberates through the tunnel. A small ragged cat sits on a ledge carved into the wall. Seeing Conway and Shannon, it darts into another tunnel. Oh. I mean, I wanted to go down as well. Okay, well, we got to see a cat. Oh, I guess we go back now. You're already driving. I don't understand. That's so. Oh, does she drive back to the bureau? Is that what it is? And now it's me driving. Strange. Okay, anyway, it's confusing. See, with the tunnels, I thought following the sound was the way to go, so I was like, let's go to the left first. Alas. Drive counterclockwise toward the TV. When you reach the TV, drive clockwise to the antenna. Now turn around again and head just past the barn. Counterclockwise to the TV, to the antenna, and then to the barn. It's like a safe. Oh no, I went the wrong way. Sandwich. Any day we will get there, hopefully. Where is the TV? Did I pass it already? No, I didn't. Just kidding. Antenna. And then I assume we go back again. Oh, there we go. The brochure describes this place as a gallery of mislaid futures abandoned on lonely highways as American industrial design shifted its gaze to the intangible. It is a large warehouse full of oddly shaped vehicles, blimp-like rusted vessels, mostly painted in a dull green that is now faded toward brown. No path has been carved to navigate between them, and many have been damaged enough to leave menacing bits of metal running jaggedly through their small, open spaces. It's all a visitor can do to stand at the edge of the building, neck craned, trying to get a glimpse of something. Okay. Was that it? Nope. Mineral Springs. Wait, did we do this already? Oh, no, yes, we did. I think? Because there was the sweat. Yeah. Right? Or maybe it was just me reading this. Not the river tunnels, the mineral springs. Oh, you mean I did the river tunnels, not the mineral springs. I see, okay. Drive clockwise to the feather, then come... Oh, yeah, the talon. Yeah, I haven't seen a talon yet. Okay. Was it clockwise or anti-clockwise? Let me check it. Oh, clicking between these is really annoying. Really annoying. Clockwise to the feather. Mostly because it moves your mouse. Do you? I can't help it. Where is the feather? Am I going the right way? It would be horrifying, though. I just love the sound it makes. Oh, feather. Let me get back. Not the birdhouse, that's the wrong one. Ooh, the music changed a little bit. Na na. Hello, Talon. Wait. There's a feather again. Wait, what's happening? Wait, what am I doing? Clockwise to the feather. Turn again. And there you are. Eyes have been told to me. Oh, there it is. As described in the brochure, these mineral springs radiate with vigor and sweat youth from the pores of the cave walls. You know, at school, we had to make so many pamphlets and brochures as because usually there would be like we had to do some kind of book report or some kind of research project, and you could choose to make a poster or a pamphlet or I think it was you had to research an area and then make some kind of advertising material. So you could either make a poster or brochure, or there was something else. I can't think what else there was. But this was in the days before we used computers for everything. And I just remember it being very stressful and dumb. I always used to choose brochure. Yep. I just hated it. So this is kind of giving me flashbacks. Anyway, as described in the brochure, blah 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 blah. The sweat is gross. Yes, the air does have a warmth and fragrance to it that seems to relax the nostrils. Shannon encourages Conway to rest his leg in the water. Ooh, rest for a while. Conway rests for a while. The water is warmer than it looks and strangely soothing. Oh, think about the night stars. Conway leans his head back. Eyes closed. It still feels like night down in the cave. Not just the darkness, but the lateness of it. Somewhere on the other side of this rock, the stars are still drifting along indifferently. He remembers some of Charlie's homework from when he first went to college. Charlie was home visiting Lisette and Ira for the weekend, and had some book about astronomy or physics or something. Maybe math. Watching the relative speeds at which different stars pan across the sky and using it to determine their distance. Leaving the spring, Conway finds a few small aquatic insects nestled in his pant leg. He leaves them behind? What, his pants or the insects? And now he has no pants. The Church of Notoritis can use a pamphlet. Would you want to get on that for me? Alright, I guess we return. Back we go. Wait, we're not at the bureau. Excuse me, where's the bureau? Cool. I'm stuck in here forever now. City Skylines music makes me do this too, because it's kind of similar in some ways. Any day we'll find the bureau and it will be so wonderful. Oh, that motorbike sound is in real life. I thought it was in the game. Take me back, thank you, to the bureau. How has it already been almost an hour? What is happening? Act 2, Scene 4. Bureau of Reclaimed Spaces. Kitty! I see a kitty. Oh, we can talk. We talk to the kitty? Why not? Hey, Carrington. Oh, this is the guy with the antlers. Wait, what is he doing here? Hello, my friends. I'm relieved to run across you again. Hello, Blue. No better place than the road for a hound. No better place than the road for a hound. I'm afraid I've been unsuccessful in my search for a venue for my play. Have you found anything in your travels? The old Alcorn mine. Ah, that's an idea. Not in the mine, surely. Such a constrained space would have dreadfully... Oh, you mean... didn't mean I found a venue for you. I was just talking about the... Okay. Not in the mine, surely. Such a constrained space would have dreadfully oppressive acoustics. But at the surface of the mine, just before sunrise, the resonances and reverberations of an old mining tipple. It's tragic even to think. Yes, the psychoacoustics of the space are of prime concern. Psychoacoustics. Definitely. Psychoacoustics is a field of perceptual study. I like how... This is hilarious. Because it's kind of... I mean... The way that I'm saying it is making it sound like I want an explanation, because I'm like, yes, sure. But it's funny, because this is what mansplaining is like. Where you'll be like, oh yeah, that thing you're talking about. And then it's like, let me explain the concept. And it's like, I already know the concept. Thank you, though. Not that I know of this, but just it's funny. It's funny. Psychoacoustics is a field of perceptual study. How do we perceive sound? What does it do to our souls? How do sounds work through us? The play must resonate through my actors and their performance, and then it must reverberate out of them, and again resonate through the audience. Theatre is mostly acoustic, you see. Sure. Yes, I think the exterior of the mine will do wonderfully. Truly, I expect a tragic vision. You've been immeasurably helpful. If you have time later this evening, I'd love to go over my production notes with you. Just meet me there in a few hours if you like. Many thanks. Looks like he's being censored. Oh no, don't look that he has no pants on anymore. Back so soon? Can we talk to Cloak Lula Chamberlain again? I'm afraid she left. In a big hurry, actually. Something happened with your meeting? She seemed pretty interested in my cousin Weaver. I don't know who that is, but she did seem distressed. Well, heading back to the interstate? I can process you whenever you're ready to go back. Just let me know. We're ready to be processed. She hands the receptionist Lulu's card. Can you tell us how to get to this address? We're looking for Dr. Truman. Of course. This is in a neighborhood just outside of Bowling Green. Get on 65 going southwest, take a right just past the observatory just before the river. If you continue north, you'll be there shortly. Happy to help. Okay. Oh, now we're back out here again. Oh, I'm still getting those glitches. And they're worse than last time. Awesome. Yeah, I don't know why. It mustn't like my graphics card or something. Who knows? The farmhouse is silent and empty. The barn is still gone. So is the cave. A few horses graze in the empty field. Okay. I'll be right back. 1 second. Just have to change my top because it's hot. Okay, I returned. Sorry about that. Now, of course, I'm too cold. There's no winning. It's that, like, dumb in-between season where it's like you're either hot or you're cold. Oh, God, it's fucking obnoxious. Yeah, the glitches almost look like they're just part of the game. I wouldn't have known they were glitches unless you told me. Dr. Truman's house from the Marquez Farm. Get on 65, going southwest. Take a right just past the observatory, just before the river. If you continue north, you'll be there shortly. Southwest. Observatory, take a right. And then continue north. Okay. Yay, car noises. Do I need to return back here? Oh, I really hate how the map moves like this. It's so motion sickness inducing. Joseph has fallen asleep in his chair. Okay. What's this? Oh, that's the observatory. Right? Okay. Oh, is this a river? Ah. The neighborhood at the address on Lula's card has been demolished. In its place is a large museum, still partially under construction. Act 2, Scene 5. Museum of Dwellings. Hey, Blue. I hear rain. Oh yeah, he was talking to his dog. Guy was a weirdo. Doesn't seem that weird. You didn't see the guy. Tall, kind of stooped over, limping bad. Looked like an old drunk if you ask me. I bet they were both drunks, breaking in here looking for a place to sleep it off. I just feel bad for that old dog getting dragged all over by a couple of drunks. Old dog like that should be sleeping on a porch somewhere. But that's loyalty for you.
Oh, there's thunder too.
Well, they didn't stay long anyway. Okay. I just assumed they were from the power company. You know how they're always coming by unannounced and messing with this or that. I just shut myself up in my room to wait it out. No sense getting involved. That's funny. So there are people here, but we can't see them, obviously. Interesting. Is the text supposed to do this, or is that a glitch? I assume it's supposed to do that, because there's this sound that looks like, yeah. How did they get in? Must have been one of the kids who left the front door unlocked. Something's got to be done. They run around like animals. You know that Flora left a can of soda on top of my shelter door and almost killed myself slipping on that sticky mess the next morning? Something's got to be done. Shelter door? Okay. I heard the man and the lady talking about when they first came in, but they didn't see me. Wait, and the lady talking when they first came in, but they didn't see me. What were you doing up there late? Oh, is this the little kid? I heard the man and the lady talking when they first came in, but they didn't see me. What were you doing up that late? Mum lets me stay up late all the time. She said it's okay. I was just looking for frogs. You should be careful with frogs. They'll give you warts. I don't care. I want warts. I think they're beautiful. You do? Besides, that's not true anyway. What is this? Oh, why would I need this inside? Oh, does it change the sound? No. Oh, the rain is so glorious. It's glorious. It's glorious. Where are we going? What's over here? Oh, there are things over here. No, just a wait. Oh, there's too many ways. What's this? This looks like the earthquake house. There's this place in Tipapa, which is it's like a big museum in New Zealand, and there's an earthquake house, and it looks like an old pioneer house of like the early 1800s or early 1900s. When the people came over here, the people from England and stuff. You like go inside it and it shows you like what an earthquake is like at various levels. I don't know if it exists anymore, but it did when I was a kid. It was fun. And also horrifying because they had like, there was also like a screen that, because like there wasn't stuff in the house, it just shook a lot. But like there was like a screen that showed plates and stuff falling and the earth opening and stuff. It was good times. Isn't it a folk legend thing that having an umbrella open indoors gives you bad luck? Yes. Yes, it is. It's a superstitious thing. Yeah. I mostly avoid opening umbrellas inside just because it's like impossible to get it out the door otherwise. Yeah. It's also considered bad luck to have peacock feathers inside. At least here it is. Oh, at least it was when I was a kid. I was playing in that empty cabin and they came by. They said about Dr. Truman. I know where he went, but I didn't tell them. I guess because they said that this was a neighborhood originally, right? So we're like outside, but we're also inside. I guess. Oh, thunder. Did you talk about anything else? The lady asked me about my parents, and I told them they were upstairs in the greenhouse. Do you want to hear a weird story? Of course I do. The old man asked me about the cabin. He said it looked like another house he knew, and he wanted to know where it came from. I told him nobody lived there, so he went inside. He took a long time exploring. When he came back out, he told me all about it. What did he find in the cabin? He went upstairs, and he also looked around the other rooms. I played with the dog. What was the dog like? Her name is Blue, and I fed her some crackers. She draws a lot. Now, the part that is weird, he said he went into the basement. The cabin doesn't have a basement. He said he found a staircase in a closet. He said he found a secret door in the floor. He said he dug through the ground to get there. Jesus. That's a bit intense. He said he dug through the ground to get there. And then he found a rope leading down a long pit and he climbed down. He was surrounded by giant aphids. Oh no. Warning. See this one. Then he found a rope leading down a long pit and he climbed down. The walls were covered in a glowing moss. He used the light of the moss to find a lake at the bottom of the pit. He was a good swimmer, so he found his way back to the cabin. So then he came back out of the cabin, and we said goodbye, and I didn't talk to them anymore. No, but what about all the... Did I accidentally progress too far? Oh, it's so annoying. What about all the other things? Or maybe I would have, like, just selected one of the rooms, and we would have seen the basement thing. Oh, okay. Makes me feel better. There's a doghouse over there. Why is it getting dark? Oh, there are too many things. Stressful. Oh, it's a chicken coop. We ought to get some real chickens in that coop. Do some homesteading. None of these folks know how to live off the land. You know what I mean? It's just a display, another kind of dwelling. Yeah. No offense, you guys. No offense against you guys. I mean, I appreciate what you've done for us. What? Okay. That dog was in nearly as bad shape as the old man, just sort of shrugging along. They found some treats in the doghouse exhibit. That seemed to cheer them up a bit. Haha, he got some more treats. I think you need to get some real horses in that stable. I think you need to get some real horses in that stable. Did the strangers go into the stable? No, they just poked around a bit and talked about barns. They were pretty boring. This is so strange. What is happening? Okay, I guess we leave this place now. The moment I now recall most clearly from their short visit was the birdcage exhibit. The old man stopped to rest, or maybe to think. The young woman had been anxious up to that point, but she stopped as well and examined the bird cage more closely. It seemed to elicit a tenderness from her. She ran one fingernail along the bars of the wire cage, marking out a tuneless scale like a child's xylophone, and then they moved on. Okay. Do we have to be watched as we go around a museum? Oh, hello. Okay. There's a guitar. Oh, here we go. Sure, I talked to them for a bit. Actually, we talked for quite a while. I wasn't busy. I was happy for the company. Can't sleep in a storm like that. I never could. You can't sleep in a storm? Oh. Yeah, why can't you sleep in a storm? Bad memories. Besides, at least back here, you've got to fix that roof. There was a steady stream running down the back wall and right through my, this little exhibit thing. Anyway, it was just going like a river all night. It's a damn hazard. You've got wires everywhere. Don't you people have anyone to look at this stuff? What? Okay. Is it supposed to actually be raining? Like on the inside of this place? It's weird that I can have my umbrella out. I can't go over there. Okay, good. We found a wall. Thank God. Okay. Excuse me. I didn't tell you to put away your umbrella. Can you walk faster, please? I don't care that you hurt your leg. Hurry up. Oh, I guess I should go back here first then. Nice, it's a different area. Like a new area. Okay, never mind. I can't go in there. Never mind. Why does it have a big thing on it that's like, come this way? Maybe I have to go around the other way. Can you go faster, please?
Oh my god. No, go this way.
Oh, we can't go over there. Okay, good. Another wall. Perfect. Okay. Although it's weird we can't go over there. Okay. What's on the other side? Okay, I don't know who developed the camera for this game, but it is... like, if I'm feeling motion sickness from it, like... Because I don't usually feel motion sickness in games, but, you know, if I'm having trouble with it, I feel sorry for people where that's a big problem. Oops. I guess they must have gone through some papers here. It was in some disarray and a few folders were pulled out and left on the table. I mean, it wasn't too bad. I only noticed because Diane is such a stickler. She's real organized, I mean. Oh my god, I can't stop yawning. Not because the game's boring, just because I'm so tired. What folders were they looking at? Yeah, mostly stuff about the building site, I guess. They had a list of all the homes we relocated here. A list of original residences before we leveled the neighborhood. I guess they were looking for one of the old residents. They pulled out a list of the folks who didn't take the offer, folks who moved elsewhere, but they filled that back out of order. Oh, filed that back out of order, so I guess they didn't find what they were looking for there. Hey, while I have you here, work's kind of slowed down, and it seems like... I know you folks know what you're doing, but it seems like the residents are just kind of settling in. That's the idea. Yeah, I get that. Just, how about that roof, huh? You just write us a check and we'll finish it right up. I know you got this museum thing going on, but you don't have to be slumlords now. Oh! Is that where we are? Are we in Sector 7? Look! There's a train and everything! And there's a thing above us! Oh, I didn't realize this was Final Fantasy 7. They were hollering at that empty tent you folks have on display. Huh! Hollering? Hey, if you ever need anyone to stay in there, I've been in worse positions. Dun 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 dun. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Yeah, they came by and knocked on the window and we had a bit of a talk through the glass. I would have come out, but, you know, shady characters. What did you talk about? They were asking about Dr. Truman and I told them all I know about that, which is not very much. What do you know about Dr. Truman? I told them I told them he moved in here with the rest of us when you folks brought up the neighborhood, and then one day his house was gone. That's all I know about that. I don't want to talk about that anymore. Okay. I heard them banging around out there, and I just stayed quiet. I don't know what they wanted. I just put my headphones on and tried to ignore them, to tell you the truth. It's like me when somebody makes noise outside my place. Is this a thing? Yep. Do you know, at first I thought it might be Hudson walking up to the visit. Did you know, at first I thought it might be Hudson walking up to the visit? I'd heard him working on his boat just a bit earlier before the storm started. What are we doing? Do you have to do this here? Right now? Without your pants on? Look at the dog. Look how ashamed he is. Look, he's embarrassed. I mean, she's embarrassed. Okay. This is very awkward. Do you have to watch? But then I saw the stranger's limping gait and the young woman with him, and I knew it couldn't be. I invited them in for a glass of bourbon, which they politely declined and then continued to fornicate at the corner of my house, so I just talked to them on the porch for a bit, which is probably not what I should have done, but I did. What was the stranger like? True. Although we'll go there later. He was in a bad way. He seemed confused. He was asking about a basketball game. I thought he might be joking. After all, it's not. After all, it's not the season. It made his friend uncomfortable, and she changed the subject. She asked about my house. Do you know? I don't believe either of them had ever set foot on a houseboat before. Oh, is that what this is? Wait. Is it? Isn't a houseboat like a house? I mean, a boat? What's wrong with me? Like, it's not just a floating house. Like this. Is it? Is it? I always thought it was like an actual boat. I don't know that the older man had ever seen an ocean, in fact. It's always been my fondest dream to retire on a houseboat. That's why or maybe this is how he imagines a houseboat looks, because he's never seen the ocean. I don't... It's always been my fondest dream to retire on a houseboat. That's why I accepted your offer and moved in here. That would be really cool. Except for the lack of plumbing, I guess would be an issue. It isn't perfect, but what home ever is? I only wish the house would sway a bit. I find that it settles my nerves. Well, if we have another storm like that last one. In fact, he had his umbrella open indoors. It wasn't leaking that badly. Well? Oh, there are houseboats like this? Oh, I didn't know that. I did not know. I just always thought they were like yachts. Oh, I can go up? Okay. Do I want to go up? This will do it anyway. What's happening? Oh, the dog's coming in. Okay. Can you walk faster, please? Ah, so it's more of like a slum thing? Interesting. Ooh! We have reached the room. Okay, well hold on. I want to go back down then, because there might be more stuff down there. What? What was that? Why was there like an eagle? Okay. Stuck in my head now. Oh no, wait, that's just the oh, I see. We're going in a circle now. That was just the battle music or something. I don't know. I wanted to go like way over here. I don't even know if I can go over there. Oh my god, the slow walking is not helping with me being so tired. Can you run, please? Is there a run button? Like, I know you're injured and everything. Is this a thing? Maybe it's not a thing. Look at the rain! Oh, there's our truck, I guess. Oh, so beautiful. Okay, so I guess we have to go up. Fine! Go up, I don't care. Faster. Why are you so slow? Come on. You don't have to be this slow. I know it's a museum, but... Come on. Just turn the camera, let us go. Come along. Camera, would you please turn faster than this? Okay. Come along, doggy. Hurry up. There's something cool about Twitch. If you change, well, first of all, you can change the game like in the middle of a stream, but it'll like make like a chapter marker, so you can like if somebody comes back to watch the stream, they can skip directly to that part. Like, oh, she plays Euro Truck Simulator later, that's all I'm here for. Yeah, it's cool. Later, I like it. Hello, what's happening down there? We were working in the greenhouse and I saw them come up in the elevator. They were lost, obviously. It was obvious. It was obvious. What is happening in the background? Is this Shumi Village? Oh, of course. I saw them looking at that odd-shaped building. Sure, the rounded metal one. Yeah, that one. House of the future sort of thing. I've always thought it looked more like a grain bin. Actually, I guess it's sort of romantic. Anyway, they seem interested in it. Tired, huddling under their umbrellas. They still stop to examine the strange building. What's happening in the background is like the entire game. Ah! Hello, war glitches. Difficult to see or even hear a storm like that. But I was awake and alert, studying the week's forecast. It should even out shortly, I'd say. Did you talk to them? Yes, we had a short conversation. The young woman heard my radio crackling from the cabin and asked about it. The old man was a bit disoriented. Disoriented how? He asked the most inane questions about my boat, whether I took it out fishing often, nonsense like that. I tried to explain to him that I lived aboard, that I had lived in a small apartment on this land before and been kindly offered an opportunity to live here in a sailboat when the neighbourhood was raised and so on. Difficult to communicate in a noisy storm like that. I think he may have been a bit hard of hearing to boot. Well, then they had to leave, looking for a doctor, I think. The old man was having a bad time. It was a short conversation. Flora was playing down on the lower level, and we'd been having a glass of wine in the greenhouse. We ducked out of the way when he came in. After all, they were complete strangers. We didn't know them. Did they seem dangerous? No, nothing dangerous about them, but you just can't know, can you? I mean, no, nothing dangerous about them, was Annie talking. How could you? Well, I heard the young woman ask her friend about his job. He's some kind of furniture collector or dealer, I think. It didn't sound like things were going well. Maybe they were here looking for a buyer. Yes, definitely some kind of furniture collector or dealer. I heard him talking about antiques. Oh. Get wet! Ah, standing in the rain. Look, we are under the plate. Look, it's the pillar. That's great. Hey, Ezra. I saw you folks drive up. I like your truck. What kind of truck is that? It doesn't belong to me. I just drive it. Yeah, I knew you were a driver. What's the biggest haul you ever did? I moved a couple horses once in a different truck. Me and Julian move whole houses every night. That's a lot bigger than a couple horses. Okay, didn't realize it was a fucking competition. Who's Julian? Julian's my brother. He's a lot bigger and stronger and he has more feathers than me, but he's still my brother. I'm sorry, did you say feathers? Okay. Where are your parents? Well, I don't know where they are. Me and Julian were looking for them for a while, but, well, now we have a job to do. Got to move these houses. Where do you take the houses? Me and Julian take them out to the forest every night, and then we bring them back at dawn before the museum opens. Why do you take them to the forest? This museum is an okay place to live in the daytime, but it's no good at night. Folks just can't sleep in a place like this, but when they do, it gives them nightmares. So we take them out to the forest to sleep, and then bring them back in the morning. This is Frambo, isn't it? Is your family out in the forest? Oh, no. I don't know where they are. Me and Julian were looking for them for a while, but Anyway, we have a job to do here now, taking these people out to the forest at night so they can sleep. Maybe if the rest of them will be like Dr. Truman and want to stay out there, we'll get back to looking. Can you tell us how to get to the forest? You have to follow the Green River way out east and then hop over Lake Cumberland. The roads don't go there. But me and Julian can take you. We were just about to go anyway. I've just got to call them over. What? Also, that was a really pitiful noise that I made. No! The umbrella! Oh. I sure hope there wasn't anything else to look at, because, Woo! Oh, this is so cool! From this height, the museum looks like a blocky crater slowly filling with rain. Now this is motion sickness inducing. Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm a bird. Oh, it's like when you get in an airship. Oh my god, look at us. That's what the wind sounds like. The flayed hull of a country home smoulders in the night. Parts of the property are obscured by smoke. Oh my god. I wish I could, like, click on a setting to get the camera to not do what it's currently doing. Church. I'm a bird, I'm a bird, I'm a bird. A country church with a pitched roof and a 3-story spire. A large LED display glows in the parking lot. Don't tell me that, like, this doesn't make you feel sick. It's like, it's so sweepy. It's so... Oh. Behind the church are several dusty metal trash cans, a few of which are opened. Like, it doesn't have to turn. Like, it's so hard to tell where I am as well. A large dirt parking lot surrounds the bake shop. The sign is vaulted above the road on a thin steel bar. Bright but unsteady lights throb from the windows of the shop's back room. It's like, you know when people get motion sickness because they read in cars? That's how this feels right now. A tiny grey figure walks along the side of the road carrying what appears to be a guitar case. He is followed closely by a smaller shape. A dog? He looks tired. Okay, where were we going? You have to follow the Green River way out east and then hop over Lake Cumberland. See, I don't know where we are. What's east? Can I have a compass, please? I'm guessing it's this way, because the numbers are facing that way. From this angle, the building looks strange and abstract, like a pile of intersecting boxes and triangles. Okay, let's just hurry up and get there, can we? Because I can't deal with this swooping anymore. It's too much. Can I rotate the camera? No. Lake. A shadowy figure drags itself out of the lake, stuffs its limbs into a smart blue suit, and trudges slackly out of view. Oh, it must be my brother. That's hilarious. Come on, bird, let's go. Well, zooming out would be great too. Is this how big the lake is? I think I reached the edge of the map. I said to go east! How do I know where to land? Hop over Lake Cumberland. Is this Lake Cumberland? It's our lake. Apparently. Oh no, wait, that's a river. Where was the lake? Where'd it go? I lost it. I'm confused. Can I have a compass, please? Or a map? Or like anything? Oh, there's the mine. Okay, so this way's east. Oh, I really wish I could turn the camera. Green River Lake. Oh, maybe it was a different lake. Oh, there's Lake Cumberland. Okay. Oh, can we please land or I'm gonna throw up? They should have got the motion sickness people from Journey on this game. From a distance, from the air, it first looks like a swamp. Vines have grown over the street lamps. Flower bushes obscure the streets. A few of the houses have slipped partially into the ground, foundations cracked by underground roots. Uh-huh. Okay, I still don't know where I'm going, because there's no compass. This doesn't look like a lake. It's not very round. It looks more like a river. Oh, what is this? Ah, here we go. Thank God. Yes. Ah, the ground. Ah. I mean, it's great being a bird, but holy shit. Am I the only person that's experiencing this? Nobody's saying anything. Oh my god! I can run! Run through the forest. What is that Savage Garden song? Like Cannonball or something? Perfect. Oh, I'm a kid. Oh. Ah! Big birdie! The tilting did make it difficult to watch. Okay. I hear singing. It's okay, just take it easy. We've got to get back on the road. We will, but we need to get this leg looked at first. Right now, you're in no condition to haul anything out of that truck, even when we do find Dogwood Drive. Why is this delivery so important to you? Ooh! I'm gonna say, is my last delivery. Because he died! Yeah! It's my last delivery. It's my last delivery. Oh, you're retiring or something? Or... Sorry. I died. Probably. I'm just not as tough as I used to be. Well, just rest up for a minute. I bet you're still plenty tough. Thanks. I guess. Oh, this is Urza! Oh, Urza's a kid? Oh. How'd you come to be with these people? Nah, I know. You probably met on a farm or something. I bet the lady fixed tractors. Who's singing? Is it the bird? Oh, it's the house. Wait, he's over here now? But he was over here! Oh, he's not there anymore. What is happening? Let's see, he is a ghost. Hello? Oh. Okay, bye. This game just gets weirder and weirder. Okay. Shouldn't be much farther now. I think I see where the settlement ends over there. This forest is full of shadows. The moonlight helps. Closer to the cities, you don't get moonlight like this. It all gets washed out. Light pollution, you know? I guess it's still there, you just can't see it. How are you feeling? I'm just thinking about getting back to work. We're almost there. We'll get you patched up and back in that truck. We can handle this. Hey, doggy. Have you ever been over to the lake? I went there once with my folks. It's really deep. Me and Julian fly over it all the time. We can see it all through the water. I bet I could swim to the bottom though. La 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 la. Oh! Scary. And now we're going past everything that was... Why is everything like there but also not there? Scary. Do you have any family you're close with? Brother or sister? Kids? I have a brother, but I wouldn't say we're close. What does he do? I don't know. Just another drifter. How are they going around these days? You never talk to him? Nah, I burnt that bridge pretty bad. Who knows? I guess I was always closest with Weaver. As close as someone can be with a girl like that. She was always on her own wavelength, but we were the same age growing up and everyone else was so busy. When she disappeared, I got pretty angry and I guess I just stayed that way. I never really understood her, but I knew her. It's lonely without someone like that around. Sorry, you're a good listener. Yeah, I guess. You have a way of falling behind, don't you? I bet you come from a big family of dogs. Me, I'm always too far ahead. It's just the way I am. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Hello. Where have you been? We lost sight of you for a minute. Yep, it's easy to get lost, especially out in the woods like this. I never really get lost though. I just look out for Julian. He's always around. My folks had a really nice house, bigger than any of these houses, but it made them worry all the time. Then the bank took it back. We had to sleep at the bus station, but I couldn't ever get to sleep, so I just went out to fly around every night with Julian. We flew really far and we never got lost, but when we came back in the morning, they were all gone. They just left you? I don't think so. All our stuff was still there. Maybe they got lost somewhere. Let's go see what's on TV. Okay. Hello? And yeah, I think during that exit interview is when I really realized how badly they had me. But how else can you pay for medical school? I have college friends with debts that you can't expect to pay that back unless you're planning to sell painkillers on the side or something. Or, you know, some kind of administrative thing. I don't know. Having seen what arthritis did to my grandmother and my best friend in high school destroy his wrist building synthesizers. I mean, he's like 17. Ailments of the joints and limbs just seem important to me. I hope that answers your question. Getting a scholarship with that pharmaceutical company had a lot of strings attached, but at least I have somewhere to practice, even if I have to follow their market trends a bit. And hey, thanks to all those seminars, I'm an expert on the medical uses of NOCTE. It's not so bad. So how about that leg? What happened exactly? My leg was crushed by falling rocks. Crushing injury. Yeah, those can be pretty bad. Everything gets all compressed and there are a lot of little pieces to... You know what? Never mind. Let's take a look. How bad could it be, right? Rip. Yes, we're Mowgli now. What are they singing about? They're singing about hard times. Yeah, everybody has it pretty rough right now. Even if you just want to go home, you'll have problems. Like, it'll be too dark and you'll get scared. It's hard sometimes, but things have a way of working out. Dr. Truman's going to help your friend. He'll be okay. He's a nice kitchen, actually. Except for that fridge. But it's nothing we can't handle. You might have a few things to look out for in the future. Be a bit gentler with the leg or the way you walk, but you'll be okay. I've dealt with similar cases before. So the anesthetic we'll use is called NOCTE. It's pretty experimental, but it's more appropriate in cases like yours. The way it works is I'll count backwards from 5, start the process, and then we'll just have a normal conversation as the NOCTE takes effect. Then I'll get started. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So let's talk about billing for a moment. The pharmaceutical company I'm contracted with was recently acquired by an energy company that has some different standards of billing and revenue, so it's a bit complex now. This reminds me of when I had my tonsils out and they were just having a conversation with me and I was all like super high on whatever they'd given me, and I was just like going on and on and on and on about how I was going to move to Finland and how much I loved Finland and how wonderful Finland was. This is obviously before I went to Finland. It's just it's really embarrassing to think about. Anyway, we okay. I just had told to count down from 10, but I don't even remember starting to count. Oh, the end. Okay. The entertainment. Is that the next one? The entertainment. The entertainment. Oh, I can move my... Barfly sits alone. Barkley, at a table with 2 glasses, one empty. Examines empty glass. Examines full glass. Looks at ashtray. Blows gently with pursed lips. Observes ash configuration. Coughs, wipes nose with sleeve. At length inspects sleeve. Remembers something trivial about the prior evening. Looks up suddenly. Looks left. Right. Skims newspaper. Article about cross-country travel. By hot air balloon. Visualizes hot air balloon launch. Forgets. What just happened? Why is there a brick between 2 pieces of bread? What am I looking at? Oh god, it's blue now. Was it like that before? What was happening? It's cool in here. Yep. Like Babylon outside. GD, you're right. Oh goddamn, you're right. Well, good, cool in here. It's an oasis. I wonder how Ted's holding up. AC. Down there, they all have it. Sure, you're right. I've never been to Texas. Oh, sure. They all have AC, too cold almost. In July, even. He's got a hotel. Yeah, hotel life. That's living. Maybe too much. I mean, what's to stop him, really? Meet some tall thing at the hotel bar? Nah. Ted's a good man. Nah, I know. He wouldn't run around. You're right. How about a beer? No beer today. Hard Times whiskey. That all you got? It's a good whiskey. Local. Yeah. You take deliveries from them? Sure. You ever see one of them? The boys from Hard Times? What? I heard they're strange. They work hard. They make a good whiskey. Who we to judge? Sure. Who we? No one of consequence. What's all this? Bread for? Sandwiches. Rain's law. Huh. The old ones went bad while you were on vacation? You have a good time. While the sandwiches rotted? Oh, you know me. Couldn't shut it off. 7 days on a beach and all I could think about was work. You know, the new kitchen. Maybe hire a hostess, you know. A hostess? At the lower depths? Huh, crazy. Nah, it's not so crazy. I was in a bar down there in New Orleans. They had a hostess. Some dive. She seats you and I don't know, points out the specials. Could have specials every night in here. Drink specials. You make cocktails? Nah. Food specials. Monday night chicken. I don't know, grilled chicken? Caesar salad? Class it up, you know? Bess would have liked it. Here's to Bess. Yeah, yeah. Let's grab a here's to Bess. Good Christian woman. Good Christian woman. How about that sot in the corner? Rude? Not bothering anybody. Been here long? Soon as I opened. Got started a bit earlier, I suspect. On a bender, huh? Sleeping in a ditch or something? You don't think... Maybe Ted... Nah. Ted's a good man. Honest. Well liked. He's liked, but... He's well liked. Sales is a good fit. Selling hammers. Can you believe it? Somebody has to. The hammers. They don't sell themselves. Here, here. It's just hard. Ted on the road. It's tough all over. What to do all day? Come here, I guess. Sure. That's what I do. Cheap drinks. Conversation. And the entertainment. Sure. What's tonight? Oh, tonight it's... Oh, Junebug. It's like reading Final Fantasy VII dialogue, like old Final Fantasy dialogue. I need some music, get my mind off Ted. Something romantic, you know? A love song from when the world was young. What time? Around 8, maybe? Well, set him up slow. Or sleep right through it. Oh my god, you finally ended. Oh, you ended your conversation. Holy shit. Oh, okay. Oh, now it's fucking dark as shit. Oh. Warning. Oh, why is this all lit up? Oh, it's talking again. Oh, there are people behind me. Hello. Wait. 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 Oh, am I on stage? Wakefield Stuns in Entertainment. The premiere at Buffalo Street Student Theater was a curiosity. 2 obscure plays by a local author were simultaneously presented for the pleasure of a handful of baffled patrons. The result? An absorbing, if unfocused, drama about the ills of debt and dishonesty. Certainly, the highlight is Sarah Wakefield's performance as Pearl Slade, the young woman who tries to rid herself of her parents' debts. She is a revelation. Sadly, her verve and imagination do little to salvage the tepid pantomime of the barfly, a character who perhaps could have done with a few lines after. Why does it have to be segmented like this? Livy Tolbert, Kentucky Post. Oh, there's August. It's the end. Huh, this is funny. Set designer's notes. Doolittle must have been an odd bird. Many playwrights, a Tennessee Williams or a Eugene O'Neill, spend as much energy on precise descriptions of the play set as they do on any of the dialogue. So my job is finding ways to be creative within constraint. But Doolittle only describes settings poetically. To be honest, I think he'd have preferred there wasn't a set at all. This is so hard to take in because everything is just. It's so segmented, so chopped up. It's funny that it takes me back. Hard time served. Afternoon, the same tavern. The same people. Fresh drinks. Oh, okay. Put it back on that weird dinosaur show, will you? Nah, those history programs don't make any sense. Wait, you can skip. Wait. You can skip the dialogue to the next window. What do you mean? They think they can just say anything on TV. Oh shit, I didn't know you could do that. Oh, I don't believe there'd be a damn word in the Bible about dinosaurs on the ark. Been a long time since Sunday school for me. Do you go to church though? Nah, not since Bess. It was her church, really. Good Christian woman. Good Christian woman. Well, I'm curious to see where they're going with it. You've got one that they've got you now. I just think they're going to run out of rope before long. Dinosaurs on the ark. I prefer the nature programs. Yeah, so your vacation was good? 7 days poolside. I thought you said it was a beach. Oh, sure. No, it was a pool. Was it a pool? Or a beach? Maybe. I don't remember. Weird. You think I'm making this up? Oh, no, Oh, hello. Hi, Harry. Hi, Harry. Are the old folks here? Just me and Evelyn. All morning. Hi, Evelyn. And that sot in the corner. You're early, Pearl. Your parents usually don't roll in until the evening, 5 or 6. Everything alright? Oh, sure, thanks. We just have some stuff to talk about. Well, post up here and let's watch this weird dinosaur show. Why is it so hard to say dinosaur show? I'll stand you a drink. All Harry's pouring today is Hard Times whiskey. Ugh, gross. That all you got? They make a good whiskey. Sure, but I fucking hate whiskey, so it doesn't matter how good the whiskey is, I'll still hate it. You know, the rumors. Rumors are rumors. Put it on my tab, Harry. You driving, Pearl? Oh god, no. You know they want almost 40 cents a gallon? I had the early shift. Was that really painful in the mic? It probably was. So I just walked over. And it's heat. You still working over there at Ace Jewelry and Loan? Joe Harden proudly trading shortcuts for dignity. Oh, Joe Harden, I can't go back and read the dialogue, so.
Oh, hold on.
Oh, I see. Did Bacano do that as well? I never watched that. Is that one of those shows that I should have watched but never did? Okay. With Joe, it's more likely a hangover. Can't it be both? What does sardonic mean? Well, I know something that I just said. Must be slow over the hardware store. Slow isn't the word. And now Ted is out, shilling for quality hammers to make up income. Have you considered quality hammers on your shelf? We made the switch recent. This is the most boring conversation I've ever heard. Oh, can it be over now? Tell her about the pool or the beach. Uh, so the pool or the beach? Yeah, Harry. Which was it? Well, it was a week of relaxation, and now I'm back. You still look stressed, if you don't mind me saying. Huh, he just looks like that. Sure, that's just how I look. I've never known you to leave town, Harry. I've never known you to leave this bar. Oh, no, I get out. You still drive that old truck? I don't know. I think they towed it eventually. The hell you say? That must have been years ago, Harry. How do you get around now? I take the bus or I walk. You walk to New Orleans? Watch it, Evelyn. I didn't mean nothing by it, Harry. Harry, did you really go to New Orleans? Now, just where do you two get off? So, what? Sure, she didn't mean nothing by it. Oh, can it end? Can it end? It's supposed to be a boring student play? Oh, I can skip it? Okay. Ah. Oh, okay. Sounds good. Because it is reminding me of that. um. Okay, so I used to do drama in high school, and oh my god, it never ends. Holy shit. And we would like be taken to all of this community theater, and student theater, for free. Oh, was it for free? Maybe it was like for $5 or something. But anyway, because you know it was good to expose us to theater, and there's like nothing in this tiny town, so and it was all like this. And we'd have to like talk about like oh the sound cues and the themes and the whatever, and it was just like this is the most boring thing ever. Especially because it was just New Zealanders doing theater, and it's just like ugh, New Zealanders, whatever. So, uh, Oh, it has thematic implications for the rest of the game? What do you mean if I don't care? What do you mean, don't care? I'll just skim it. Okay, yeah. I have to leave. How do I go out of this? I don't know how to skip it. Oh. Like this? Oh, here we go, back to the circle. Okay, we're free. Act 3. This part is a tough ask for a lot of people. Ah dear, your low poly tea is delicious. Oh, like Act 3, you mean? I can always go back to it, I guess, if I really want to. 83 and sunny now. Looks like it's going to get up to about 101 by late afternoon in Louisville and 10 or Louisville, I don't know how to say that. No, and 103 in E-Town. Not a cloud in sight, so get out those parasols. Major accident just ahead of the Bardstown exit, so if you're headed to work on 31, you are late, my friend. Sugar? Oh, this is a set. As it is. What does that mean? Why is only her cup hot? Oh no, mine's kind of hot too. Never mind. Mine's like on fire. Just a little. I forgot how you take your coffee. I'm tired. I didn't sleep well. Ah, you and me both. Actually, I slept well last night, but yeah. I heard you yelling. Bad dreams. You were up on a roof. Ira and I and Charlie eating a light supper. I was drinking sweet tea. Charlie was reading. We were surrounded by other houses, closely packed. Huge sidewalks. It must have been a... what's that word? Street! Why does somebody have a chainsaw right now? Why does somebody have a chainsaw right now? Whatever. It must have been, what is a subdivision? A subdivision. That's it, I'm sure. Below us, a group of people were gathered, standing quietly. A man was reading from a book. I asked Ira about the weather. Would it rain on Tuesday, or when would the sun set? Something like that. He wouldn't answer me. Charlie stood up and Ira told him to watch his step. And then I remembered. Oh, it's not a chainsaw. It's someone with like a wood... a what? Like a leaf blower or something? Excuse me, you're being very loud, neighbors. Charlie stood up and Ira told him to watch his step, and then I remembered. I woke up before I could stop him. Ooh, is this like something that also happened in the past? This one seems interesting. I always told him to test each tile with a heel first. If it's a heel, you can kick it back and still put your toe on something solid when the tile slips. I remember your lessons. He just wanted to study his... what was it called? Astronomy. That's it. How could I forget? It wasn't his fault. It wasn't anyone's fault, Conway. That's what we mean when we say it's... an accident. Sure. Well, we have a mail order delivery today. Might be a long drive. I hope the truck can hold up. That truck will outlive us all. Foreshadowing? Maybe. I hope you're right. I'm glad you'll keep it. Ira would have wanted you to have it. It's been running since Charlie was born. Ira took me to the hospital in that truck. So did you once. Your knee. My new knee. Plastic. It'd be like a souvenir. So... long drive? They said it couldn't come in person. Maybe just a shut-in. I don't recognize the address. Oh, they couldn't come in person. The order is all... I'm sure we can fill it. Guess that'll be the last. I guess it will be. The last act of Lisette's Antiques. The... oh. What's the word? Death rattle! Death rattle. Maybe. No, that's not the word. I just need to think a bit. More coffee or something, or I've had too much. It's getting harder. Yes, it is. What are those boxes you set in the hallway? Those are Charlie's old books. Oh. I thought we could look at them. I thought we could look them together. That sounds nice. Cora should be here soon. Will you wait with me? I should get that delivery out. I know, it's just... what if I don't recognize her? Is this to the moon now? You know your own sister. I hope so. These days, it's going faster than I thought. You'll be okay. She'll take care of you now. There's your traffic and weather on the 5s. That's every 10 minutes. Brought to you by the Consolidated Shinra Company. Stick around for our old Kentucky home with Kate, helping you turn your humble home into a mansion. After this. I guess she has, like, dementia or something. Rip. That sucks. Oh, and he removed his whole leg! Rip? Warning. Oh. That's disturbing. But that's only if you make a late payment on a follow-up visit. I think everything went well here that they'll only want to bill for... What? Oh, he's awake. How do you feel, old man? All fixed up? Truman says you might be a bit misty coming out of it, so... I was dreaming. That's unlikely. Neuropnol TM is quite powerful. In fact, many patients report a sensation of lost time. Do you feel like you've lost time? I feel fine. Good. How about that leg? How's your leg feeling? Yeah, that's the important part. Conway shifts his leg a bit in the chair, testing it. Well?
Wow.
This isn't my leg. Not your... Of course it's your leg. It looks wrong. You replaced it. I haven't encountered this reaction before, but it's not totally unheard of. I read a paper about something like this last year. It could happen for a lot of reasons. Neurological, psychological, social. I'm sure it won't persist in your case. Your thoughts and feelings are probably still a little nebulous from the neuropnol TM. It's totally normal. It'll pass. I wouldn't recommend driving, at least for another hour or two, regardless. Oh. Conway stares remotely at his leg. Let's talk about a few things you should be aware of. Recovery, rehabilitation, and side effects. How long am I going to be recovering? Well, at your age, I want to be clear. You should expect lingering effects of the injury for more or less the rest of your life. Don't immerse it fully in water, avoid extremes of temperature. I stay away from dusty roads and mountain lines as much as possible. Mountain lions? Good advice in any context. Best thing you can do is keep it clean and free of debris. Free of debris? This is disturbing now. No. What do I clean it with? Only clean your leg with a soft cloth, moisten with water or isopropyl alcohol. I wasn't that grossed out by this until they started talking about stuff getting stuck in it, and now I'm just like,
Oh, make it go away.
You'll definitely want to avoid abrasive agents like detergents or other solvents. So, do you have any questions? Anything about the bill that didn't make sense? I don't mean to rush you, but I have an early fishing trip. What are you fishing for? Just out on the lake. Stripers, maybe. Gotta keep those wrists and elbows limber, you know? Oh, one more thing. Don't be alarmed if you experience any side effects of the neuropnol TM. Typically, we see daydreaming, deja vu, pensiveness, fugue states, irregular perception of time. About 15% of patients report a generalized sensation of lateness. Nothing to be alarmed about, just keep it in mind. Thanks for your help. Julian's outside. We can head back to your truck. Can I have a leg back, please? I would like to have my leg back. Great. Act 3, Scene 1. Let's talk to Boo. Why can't I have pants on over my leg, at least? Yes, the rain stopped. Yes, the rain stopped. Hope there's nothing in the roads. Could be dangerous, better drive slowly. Hey, Shannon. I like how there's puddles on the ground. How are the drugs treating you? I don't like to take medicine. Nah, it's good for you. He's a doctor, right? I know what you mean, though. My folks had a peculiar relationship with medicine. We almost never had a regular doctor or health insurance or anything like that. Our immigration stuff was a mess for most of my childhood, so we only qualified for state programs in small patches before something or other would get contested, and we learnt to just pile on dentist appointments and stuff in those short windows. If a cat got infected or her migraines were too much to handle, Mum would talk to so and so who knew so and so, usually another minor, and end up with some pills. And instead of medical advice, every pill came with gossipy, anecdotal warnings and superstitions, like all this lore that came with it, like magic, dangerous, mysterious. Uh, Ever run into any problems? Sure, yeah. Stuff would be expired or mislabeled. Mum was allergic to penicillin, as it turned out. That was scary. And one time, in high school, Weaver got these pills to help her focus. She was so smart, but always going off in different directions, mind racing, like 5 conversations going on in her head at once, and you're lucky if even one of them is with someone in the room, you know? So she had ADHD? So she had these pills, and they seemed to help. I was struggling in school. I was struggling in school too, failing my history class. She offered to share the pills. Sounds dangerous. Yeah, they seemed pretty harmless at first. I guess that's why I kept going with it. One day I was sitting on my bed. My notebook was open next to me on top of a textbook, and I was holding a pen in my hand. I remembered this moment from several years before. It came up so suddenly with such precision I couldn't put it out of my mind. I felt I had to stay with it until I'd recalled the whole thing perfectly. It was just a tiny moment. It was just a tiny nothing moment. My mum patching up the side of a bird cage. Oh, a bird cage. Winding some spare wire around the frame to reinforce it. I was fixated on that image and that sound. The cage kind of bending and twanging as she worked on it, rapping and nodding, scraping copper against paint, like bowing a rubber violin with a railroad tire. My parents came back from a triple shift and found me still sitting there on the edge of the bed, pen in hand, delirious with thirst, patching that birdcage with a 1,000-yard stare. Okay, so you were high? So, what's the plan here? What do you think? Well, we've got to get back on the Zero and bring these documents back to the clerk at the bureau. I'm just not sure how to get there. The entrance at the farmhouse was gone. Let's ask at the gas station if he knows another route. Sure, okay, worth a shot. They head back into the night. Hold on, I want to see if I can walk around a little bit. Don't follow me, little kid. Ooh, puddles. Ooh, look at the stars. Oh, so beautiful. Oh, there's a car over here. Hey, I can move so quickly now. Oh, now I'm the kid. What's happening? Why am I the kid now? Okay, that was weird. Okay then. What is happening? Also weird. Oh, a birdie. Okay, let's leave. Back to the beginning, eh? Also, this man is very talented at horseshoes. Yes, he is. Oh. Yes, he is. They get back in the truck. Oh, the bird's just gonna follow us around? That's funny. The truck's engine sputters and dies as Conway guides it carefully off the road next to a fallen tree. No! Okay. Act 3, Scene 2. Fix the truck, I guess. A tree. Yep, that's a tree. Nothing to be done? Can you take a look at it? I guess I could poke around in there, but I don't know a damn thing about engines. Wait, is this why you always leave your truck running? First time it just died like this. The set is up on a hill, so... I get the picture. Anyway, do you know this area? Anyone around here that could give us a hand? Looks like a road crew's been out here. Hey, we should call someone. Do you know a good towing company? I can't read the name or the number on this flyer, but it looks like a picture of a tow truck. Worth a shot. I'll give them a call. I hope I can get a signal out here. Don't be in the tree when there's power lines. Oh my god. Get down here, that's awesome. Shanna speaks into the large brick cell phone held up to her ear. Hi, hello. Hi, hello. We've got an old, I'm gonna say diesel, old truck just stalled out. Did I wake you? Your card says open 23 hours a day. Yeah, we have a car. I mean, it's a truck. We're broken down by the side of the road. That's why I'm calling. No, it's okay. We just need to get to an auto shop and get this taken care of. Thanks for the offer, but we really just need a tow is all. Right, yeah, thanks. Okay, where are we? We're out off 65, just kind of pulled up by this tree that fell over. There are like too many words happening. That's actually a pretty accurate description of it, yeah. Hanging over the power lines just like that. Did you see it go down? Yes, it is. uh, okay, whatever you need to do. How long do you think you'll be? Hello? I think they're on their way. Guess we have some time to kill. Pretty grim place to be stuck. I wonder what happened to the tree. I mean, maybe it was just old. You know what used to happen to old trees out in the forest? Wildfire would come through and clear them all out, made room for the new trees. Used to happen! But then people built houses and we can't have fires going all the time, so we keep putting them out. Now we have all these old trees choking out the saplings. I don't know if that's true or not. But okay. Starving the young trees for resources, just clinging on to life until snap, and then some road crew comes by and blasts a stump with dynamite. I think I'll take a look at that radio of yours. Maybe I can get it going again. No point just standing around. Ooh, something was just delivered. Oh, that's so exciting. I've been waiting. Anyway, it might be Nutter's food. Oh, I hope it's Nutter's food. Are you bored? Hmm. Are you? Yeah, most of the time. Let's play a game. What would you like to play? Can we tell the future with this little tree branch? It's pretty easy. We just break off all the little sticks in each section and count through the different things that could happen. Okay, what should we ask? It should be about you. I can't do both the counting out and the questions. What kind of job will I have next? Urza snaps the small branches away, one at a time, counting out possibilities. Doctor, lawyer, taxman, driver. Driver. Okay, what else? What kind of bed will I sleep in tonight? Urza snaps the smaller branches away, one at a time, counting out possibilities. King size, queen size, twin size, bunk. Bunk. These other branches are too bare. Don't worry about it too much. It's just a bunch of sticks. That was strange. Yes, but with creepy otherworldly things going on. How long do you think we'll be waiting here? I wish Julian wasn't so busy right now. How long do you think we'll be waiting here? I don't mind. I have a lot to think about. Do you get bored late at night? I don't. I like it better when everyone else is asleep. Hehehe. Yes. I agree. Well, like everyone around me, like I like it when people are online and awake. For some reason. That thing's been broken for years. So we'll get to find out what station you had it tuned to when it went out. A snapshot of a younger man's taste. Do you remember what it was? Some college station. Well, I'm sure we'll find something to listen to on the road. Yes. Something on the road. Oh. What am I looking at? Trees. Is this the right way? I don't recognize these trees. What's to recognize? Just a bunch of trees. Just the trees are so quiet, right? Usually you'd hear birds, wind, a squirrel or something. Doesn't seem so quiet right now. Yeah, you're right. Maybe I'm a little bored. I'll work some chord progressions in my head for a while or something. How far out are we? I don't know, 20 minutes? Damn. Harry's not gonna be happy. You know he doesn't like me anyway. I'll tell him you had to get that drain pipe on tape. I'll tell him about the frog. He won't understand. No, I want to do Sky. More than all silver and gold of this earth. Like, I know he's singing, but there's like no... Like, there's hardly a melody to the song to sing to. What's that? I don't know, I think I heard it on the radio. What's on your mind, Cricket? Nervous about the set? Nervous about the set? Yeah, I guess. No, we're good. We know how to play, just... Then what? Just hang out at the bar, I guess. Oh yeah, Harry will be great company. Carping about the late nights and his bottom line. I wanted to look at the sky. Did you just pass us? Or maybe these aren't the people coming to fix our thing. Okay. You know, we're already late, so we'd better keep moving. I just mean, what's another few minutes? Every minute counts, Cricket. They look like they could use some help. You gonna fix it up for them, Johnny? I don't know, a wrench from a cattle prod. I thought maybe you... I guess it's up to some good Samaritan. Okay, we'll help them. You're the best. And hey, maybe if they're not busy, they can fill some seats at the gate. Google, go away. You know, if no one's there, Harry will try and bilk us on our fee. Hey Google, go away. Ah, it didn't work. Ah! Hold on a second.
Google!
Thank you. Where's Hagrid's?
Huh.
AI uprising. I'll be back in a sec. The parcel's not for me. I keep getting my neighbor's mail, and I don't know why. It's not my new neighbor. It's like an old neighbor, and I don't know why I keep getting their mail. They like live at a totally different number. Like, okay. That's so disappointing. Oh. I really feel like the post is so fucked up right now. Like, Jesus Christ. Anyway. Let's talk to Ezra. Was that him? Going pretty fast, whoever they were. I bet they're getting chased by something. Maybe they just have somewhere important to be. Definitely getting chased by something. Hello. Stay here. Careful, he's wicked with strangers. Ha, you. Who's chasing you? Hear that, Cricket? We're being pursued. I knew it. Who's after us? That's a good question. These folks seem to have a certain handle on the situation. So... Dinosaurs. Sure, something like that. Listen, we got two questions for you folks. What kind of people do you take us for? I mean, how do we strike you? Probably from space. I always said you fell from heaven, ma'am. Oh, is Junebug a girl? I thought it was a guy. Although I guess June is a female name, but I thought it was two guys. Oh, okay. Otherworldly. It's unmistakable. Now here's another question for you. Do you like music? Do you like music? I don't like music, but I do like sounds. What? Jesus. The set used to sing in taverns on the weekend. Beautiful stuff. Of course you do. Say, they should come to our gig. What an idea. Well, we're waiting for a tow. A tow? I wouldn't hear about it. This time of night you'll be kicking your heels till dawn. We'll fix your truck up. Me and Johnny are a couple of regular gearheads. Why, I just put a new cylinder block in this baby over here. The Weird Victor. That's what we call our bike. We call it the Weird Victor because the front wheel's a little loose. We'll get you fixed up quick so you can come to the gig. See, we have a regular booking tonight, and, well, we're running late. Very late. That's what I told them. Now, the old man who runs this venue, Harry Esperanza, is a notorious withholder, and if we don't get a few bodies in the crowd, well, he'll go all penny pinching on us. Just a short set. We only have one song prepared. You'll come to the gig, won't you? Of course we will. Of course they will. Can you believe we almost didn't stop? Hungry, old lady? I think I got a crust in the sidecar here. But Johnny here saw you folks were in trouble. Well, it's all said and done. We stopped, that's all that matters. Our gig's at an old tavern called the Lower Depths. It's over there by Old Charlie Moran Highway, just east of 65. We usually take a ride off the interstate around the petting zoo. Johnny likes the petting zoo. I do like the petting zoo. Now, let's see about that truck of yours. I feel certain we can get it running. Now there's like a little cog following us. It's funny. Does this save when you go to the map, or does it only save at the beginning of an act? Probably only at the beginning of the map, right? So I need to find a tavern now. Do we know where that is, or? Oh, the Lower Depths. Just east of 65. Take a right off 65 around the petting zoo. Oh, there's the petting zoo. The petting zoo is closed. Oh, then. Alright. Well, I'm gonna end the stream here. I'm so tired. Oh, I don't think I'm doing this game justice with my tiredness, so I'm gonna stop the stream here for today. Yeah, I need to have a nap or something. It's so annoying. But anyway, thank you for coming. Ooh, this looks interesting. There's graphical glitches. Thank you everybody for coming to the stream, though. I hope you enjoyed it. Anyway, yeah, I'll see you next week. Thank you to all my patrons who I hear I updated the thing. Oh, hold on, that's not updated. Hold on. I mean, like, I did. I need to refresh it. Browse. 1 second. Crap, where did it go? Is it this one? No, that's not it. Hold on, wait. Oh, maybe it's in. Is it in this? Is it this one? Yeah, there it is. Okay. Thank you to all my patrons. Yes, thank you to all these wonderful people. Thank you to John, otherwise known as Alwyn, Incolink, Ready Games, Sivek Ilnunya, Yomar, James Doyle, Adam Daniels, Loveism, otherwise known as The Period, otherwise known as Ordinary Star, Ordinary Magician, Dr. Tiggy, Sheen Van Impel, Rune, otherwise known as Flipmeister, Joshua Rodman, Acer, and Tim. Thank you very much for being a patron. I greatly appreciate your patronage, your support. If you'd also like to become a patron, there's a button below the Twitch stream, or there's the link in the YouTube description video place. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. So I'll see you next week, and I hope you have a good rest of your weekend, or you have a good weekend, rather, because it's only Friday for you guys. Yeah. And I'll see you in something else. Bye bye.